To those of you who are Barack Hussein Obama supporters who are threatening to kill me because I am exposing him to the world as the emissary of the devil, which he is, a closet homosexual, and the product of a white trashy mother, you need to understand that only death will stop me from speaking this truth. That you might further understand my resolve, I suggest that you listen to the rest of this posting, and you will then be well advised that I am ready to die before living in the presence of someone like this emissary of the devil, Barack Hussein Obama. Here is my message to you. I think oftentimes when people hear me and see me, they think that I'm a fool. They think that somehow or another I've lost my mind. Many people say I hate black folk, and that I'm not down with the in crowd, and that I'm not for the black cause, and I'm not for the black people. Many people think that about me. Others call me an Uncle Tom, Aunt Jemima, buffoon, handkerchief head, and nigger. That's what I've been called because of my father's teaching. They're calling my father that when they say that. I promise not to inflict myself upon you much further, but I want to say this. As Jesus stated in John's Gospel 10, and one of those verses we read a few moments ago, that nobody takes my life from me, Jesus said. I lay it down of my own. And I'll take it up again at the appropriate time, Jesus said in those verses. You'll find them in John's Gospel, chapter 10. Start reading it, verse 1. You'll find them somewhere before you quit. But I want to say this here today and now, and I pray that it's received and understood. As I walk as a man who's now trying to regain my father's dignity, his honor, and his teaching. And this is just my earthly father, mind you. I'm not talking about God the Father. I'm just talking about my earthly father. As I walk now the attempts to regain that, it needs to be understood no matter what people call me. And they've called me everything except the child of God. And no matter what people say or threaten, they will do to me. And they've promised to do everything, including death and anything else they can possibly do. They've said it all. They've said it all they're going to do to me. They've said it all. And they've tried to frighten me because of my father's teaching and because of what my father put in me as a boy that I know to be the truth. They've said that nobody would love me and that I'm an outcast. More specifically, they say I hate black folk. But let me say this here now. We can be clear about anything. Please let me be clear about this. I want you to know, when I look at the saddened state of black men in America today, when I look at the saddened state of the fact that black men, to the tune of 70%, have abandoned their families. During the days that my father raised me, all black men were at home. When you see 3 children coming down the street from 3 different families, 2 of them don't have a daddy in the house. They don't know what it is to hear their father snoring in their own house. 2 of them out of 3. You go up to the hospital, Harlem Hospital, North General St. Luke, Columbia Prayers, any of these hospitals here in New York and then across America. Go to the maternity ward. And of 3 women there that are black that are in labor and giving birth, only 1 of them have a husband or a father for that child. The other 2 are nowhere to be seen here in modern day America. The same people that hate me and tell me they're going to kill me for what I say and how I stand. Those people. I'm not afraid for several reasons. One is, if a man doesn't have the strength to feed his own family, he doesn't have the strength to kill me. You don't have the strength to kill me, brother. All you can do is cuss, but you don't have the strength. It takes commitment to something, and you're not committed to anything. You're just a whole lot of hot air talking about killing me. But for those who are hired to do so, let me say this. Those of you who are faithful followers of me, when I look at the sorry state of the black community, the destruction of the family, the loss of integrity, when as a young boy, black shot down every day for 2 years without stopping on the streets of Philadelphia, and the same in Jacksonville and Chicago and in Detroit. And though this is not a part of America, in Jamaica, there are over 700 murders of black people, black men shot down in Jamaica in the last 5 months of this year, and the same in Trinidad and Tobago. When I look at what we are as black people, I'd rather be dead than to continue to live and call myself a black man against such statistics. I don't want to be one of you. I don't want to be one of you weak men, weak people. I'd rather die. Death is welcome rather than to call myself you spineless black men. No strength. Don't take care of your children. Can't feed them. And you don't have any integrity, and you won't listen to truth. I'd rather be dead. Come on with it. You'll do me a favor. You'll make my day. But while I have life, while I have breath, while I have strength, I'm going to keep on preaching to you black people until you get the strength of God, the power and the wisdom of God back in you. You better kill me. That's what you better do, because if you don't kill me, I'm going to deliver you.